Hello out there, everyone in Saberland. I wanted to give you a view of a saber I built for a friend. I was showing off some of my sabers to one of my old roommates, my best friend, and he's like, I want one of these, and he happened to pick out of the set I had a Obi-Wan from the Phantom Menace, and I said, well, if you like that one the most, I happen to have another one that just never got finished and more or less was an empty hilt for a long time. And this is really a Frankensaber of sorts because various things happened in the life of me having the original hilt. The original hilt was a park saber from way, way, way back, before he really cared about being more different than the movie saber. So it was definitely more movie accurate, but there's things that I needed to change. Like, for example, I had Ace Rocket make me 1-inch blade holders, which essentially is an insert that simply goes inside this part here. That was easy enough to make. This switch assembly happens to be from a Larabelle saber that I had at one point. It actually works fantastically. The sleeve was from the parks. The center part is actually something I had 3D printed for the express purpose of this, because I didn't exactly enjoy how the saber assembled for difficulty of someone else doing work with it, and the accuracy of it was actually very shallow grooves where I wanted to make deeper ones, so I 3D printed something expressly for the purpose of this. The pommel is original with the parks, but as you see, Frankensaber, so the center is completely done by me. Ace Rocket did this, Larabelle switch, whatever I could to get it to work. So the gist of how it goes together, of how I wanted this to work, was I wanted the ability to do this, to open up the guts of the saber, to twist it around, and reveal the battery. I did not want to make a saber that had a recharge port, because this is for my friend. I didn't want him fooling with that potentially going wrong. Any number of things that could happen with it. I want also the ability to, all he has to do is pull out this battery, pop in a new one, and he's ready to go. Simple, elegant, works. That's how I prefer most of my sabers, to be a little more pragmatic. Not that the blinkies and crystals aren't nice, but nice and easy. So you can just put it back in, make sure nothing catches it there, like the quick disconnect, slide it around again. In this case, I'm getting a little resistance there, which means something is catching. There, that should be it. But then slide it around, and the cover tech goes in there and is what keeps that from spinning all the time. But there, that's it. And I'll give you an example. This is a light meat versus the dark meat font. I'll probably replace it at some point with something that my best friend enjoys more, or whatever. He'll probably do. He'll be happy with whatever I give him, but have to be a little deliberate with that press, which is nice because it means you won't accidentally turn it off. Sound holes, if you can see, are there, nice and loud. It's a Nano Biscotti and a Rebel LED single. Didn't do anything fancy. Wanted to have nice battery life. It's certainly bright enough. You're giving up a lot of things when you do that, so it's just my opinion that the simpler the better, and it sometimes is nice. So that's it. Hope to show you more things as I work about them. I happen to have, let me pull it out really quickly. This will probably be my next one, so I'll have a matching set of Phantom Menace sabers. because I have my own personal one, which is similar to that one. But this was from KR Sabers over there in the UK. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous saber. Later.